Visa turns you into a credit card. McDonald's, Snapchat, job applications, and IDs for refugees. Today is June 20th and you're watching the Innovation Report highlights. Hey everyone, I'm Najeeb and you're watching the 15th Innovation Report highlights. So let's dive right in. Alright, well let's talk about identity, or rather in this case, identity for refugees. Everyone has the right to be recognized as a person in a state of law. That is one of the Universal Declarations of Human Rights, Article 6. So what happens for over 2.5 billion people without access to banking or financial services is resorting to cash or other means for a financial transaction. So this makes it difficult for them to really evolve and grow out of poverty. So now Microsoft and Accenture are partnering up to create a universal ID system for refugees. And this would be based on the blockchain technology, allowing them to really prove their identity, whether they're crossing borders or they are in states without access to search services. Now the prototype was unveiled last year, however this year they're coming back at United Nations ID 2020 to develop an updated progress. And the goal is to support 7 million people by 2020. Well, let's talk about job applications. If you look at the past, the way to find out about jobs was either through word of mouth or newspapers. As technology has developed, new adoptions and platforms were being used, whether it's the internet or Craigslist or other popular job sites, as well as websites for companies. However, now as more and more platforms arise, what companies are trying to do is use different platforms to reach specific subset of customers. Now McDonald's is trying to target 18 to 24-year-olds, and the way they're doing that is by using a platform that they're very familiar with, which is Snapchat, called Snapplications. Snapchat and applications. What McDonald's is trying to do with it is to show initially a video ad of current employees and their experience in the role. Now users would also be able to swipe up and look at potential job openings. At the same time, what they can also do is try on different filters with a McDonald's uniform. This would allow them to also give a video application to explain why they should be hired. Since the company is expecting to hire 250,000 employees in the US alone in the summer, this allows them to reach a wider range of their demographic of 16 to 24-year-olds within that specific period of time. Alright, well let's talk about credit cards and how you pay for things. Well, currently if you want to pay for a pop or food or even a clothes that you want to buy, what ends up happening is right now you can either pay via cash, you can pay by a credit card, or you can even pay through your phone. However, what ends up happening is if you were to lose your wallet or if you were to lose your phone, you're basically left with no options. And that's exactly what Visa is trying to tackle. Right now, what Visa is trying to do is trying to put a chip on yourself, on your hand as a matter of fact. And what you can do with the chip is really with your hand is just pay for anything really. But if you think about last year, what Visa introduced was a ring, a contactless ring that you can actually pay for in the Olympics. Now Visa's taking it a step further where you can have a sticker or an RFID tag on you. And what this would represent is basically it would be your financial transactional system would be on you at all times. And this presents a new opportunity, of course, for Visa. So what Visa is trying to do is really have that identity and make it more randomized. So there's less chance of identity theft. Of course, this presents an interesting opportunity by using blockchain technology in the future. Although they're not using blockchain technology for this instance, the use of blockchain technology holds a lot of ground for the future, especially having reduction in identity theft as well as transacting instantaneously. So currently to register a sticker, all you need is your name and address, and it gets connected to a credit card account. So that's a good thing. The friction to adoption is low. However, the one challenge with this demo is that you cannot confirm your purchases. So what ends up happening is if you are, let's just say, in a crowded area or a stadium where your hands are just by your side, someone can really come right beside you and charge you for an item that you didn't even purchase. So that's obviously the downside, which I'm pretty sure Visa is going to adopt in the future in the next stage of this product. And right now, Visa is working with other customers to not only limit it to Visa customers only. So what do you think? Would you want to have a sticker instead of a credit card? One that would allow you to reduce risk. However, the challenge is currently it's still in prototype phase. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you're new, click subscribe. If you want to see the full innovation report, click on the link below, or you can see the videos right beside. You can find us on YouTube and iTunes every week. I'm Najeeb Khan from Big Create, and I'll see you next week.